Day 164. So last night it was storming. Me, fried green tomatoes, and Mr. J had set up in a camp far away from mishap because she's a bitch. But we're sitting there and Mowgli comes strolling by in the middle of the night. You know, it's storming and he needs a place to crash. And I didn't want him in my tent, but I'm not going to leave him out in the rain. So I let him crash in there with me. And he got everything all dirty and whatnot. He's a hammock camper, so he doesn't think about cleaning his feet or anything. So yeah, he's filthy, but nothing I can't clean up. But it kind of forced me to sleep in today because we were wedged into a tight little place, all of our tents, and having another person sleeping in the tent with me. So I didn't get out of camp till like 10 o'clock, which is okay because it's just been raining all day anyway. I've got nothing to look forward to, no views coming up, just cold and wet. The most exciting thing is there's a parking lot coming up in like another 4 miles that has a bathroom. So, you know, that's excitement for the day. Really don't know what's going on, man. This hut system sucks. I am hating it. They ended up, actually, Mowgli went to the hut last night and asked for work for stay because since the two people I was with gave up work for stay, there was room available. But he tried to sit down and eat with the people, and they came over and explained to him, hey, this is a really expensive place, and you don't quite fit in. We're going to need you to eat outside. And that upset him, so he's like, fuck you, I'm out of here. So I've heard a lot of these places, well, not a lot, but I've heard that they kind of treat you like dogs, you know. You get to eat the scraps, you get to sleep on the floor. They don't want you interacting with their customers. I think those places all need to be burned to the ground. I think that would do some remarkable stuff out here. Clean up the environment a little bit, just burn all those huts down. Because right now, we went and we killed a buttload of baby trees to camp. Just ripped them right out of the ground to make a nice flat spot. So I myself, I don't know, I killed 15 baby trees last night just for a space to sleep. And you know, 1,000 of us come through here and a lot of us are doing it. And I don't feel bad about it at all. My hand was forced. You know, I could have kept walking in the rain or I could sleep in my tent and stay dry. I chose to sleep in my tent and stay dry, rather than pay $130 for a cot. Next time I'm in one of those places, I'll take a picture because it's literally prison style. You just have cots all the way up. The highest cot was like, I don't know, it was 12 feet in the air or something, man. They're packing these people in like sardines, and those people think they're all, oh, we're hikers. We walked out here. Well, we took the easy way. We had somebody else carry our gear, and you know, we just spent $150 to sleep on a mat with no electricity or flushing toilets. So hell, I guess if it makes them feel good. But fuck that. Burn them all down, that's my attitude. Sure, I've only dealt with one or two of them so far, but I'm already hating the whole process. Man, this is not easy walking. At least I'm wearing my dirty socks, so it doesn't matter if they get wet, because they're wet. Alright, so anyway, that's what's been going down. Enough of me bitching. Let's go find a parking lot. That's the excitement for the day. Yay, parking lot. So, I mean, the trail is at least kind of leveled out, but, you know, it's rocks, water, and even little flowing streams right here every once in a while. So I guess at least I don't have to worry about running out of water today. But this is considered flat, level, and easy as far as the whites go. I'm able to get up to almost 2 miles an hour sometimes. For the past few days, it's been 1 mile an hour at the top speed, which is totally frustrating because when I plan my week out and how much food I'm going to bring, I average it out at like 15 miles a day or so, give or take. And now I'm down to, you know, what, averaging 10. So, yeah, I'm going to have to jump off trail the next few days and go get some food. Most of the people I'm talking to are talking about going to the Yellow Deli. There's one of those up here. They come and pick you up. So I'm hoping everybody does that so that I don't have to. Because I'm hoping to get closer to Mount Washington. There is a hut there that, you know, they only charge you like 10 or 20 bucks and you sleep in what they call the dungeon. That sounds a little more up my alley. And if it were a nice day, it puts me in line to catch a sunrise on top of Mount Washington. But the forecast is for gray for the next few days and rain and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm willing to wait a day or so for a sunrise, but not much more than that. So, you know, if I get there and they're like, you know, the day after tomorrow is going to be a clear day, yeah, I'll zero somewhere and then catch my sunrise. Because that's going to be a sweet one, you know, up above tree line, one of the highest points on this freaking trail. So that's kind of the goal. We'll see if I luck out and get it. Man, I got water all over my camera. This looks blurry. Oh well, good enough. Well, at least the Appalachian Money Club is, you know, giving us parentheses telling us it's the AT, but we're on the Ethan Pond Trail. I do not like the AMC at all. ATC was much better. They took care of their trails. They took care of the people. This AMC, all about money. Appalachian Money Club. All that, that's all they seem to care about. Fuck hikers, man. We love yuppies. Not pleased with them at all. Maybe my opinion will change later on. Maybe it will. I leave it open. My opinions do change, but right now, I'm hating on them. Definitely a money club. And it shows. So there's a lady that we call Ma'am. She's hiking around us, not necessarily with us. But she stopped off at the hut last night and stayed because according to her, she's like, hey man, I'm retired. I got the money. I'm not afraid to spend it. But she was nice enough to swipe us a bunch of pancakes and bring it to us. But that's the third time I've had pancakes from a hut, and all 3 times they tasted burnt. Like Denny's, Waffle House, all of them do a way better job. I do a way better job of pancakes, and I don't even cook. But I do make a waffle here and there. I like a waffle. But I digress. But anyway, she's telling me that I was the talk of the town up there. And I was like, well, why? You know, because I spent like, you know, a half hour up there tough. She's like, they just liked your look, your style, your attitude, but everybody just kept bringing me up. You know, I like that. Gives me a little glow. There's tons of us weird ass thru hikers there. I mean, there's tons, like 15 of us in that room. But I'm the prettiest girl in the room. You know, that's the way it works. But I like hearing stuff like that because her and I don't even really know each other. She actually brought pancakes for other people, but they happened to be where I was, so I got some too. And she's like, they just couldn't stop talking about you. Very cool. I like that stuff. Even though I hate the place, I don't hate the people. You know, I was nice to everybody there, friendly and cordial as I usually am. Even though I hate the whole concept of what they got going on. I don't blame them. I blame the fat cats at the top that are making this whole thing happen. Not a fan. But I'm pretty sure I've made that apparent. And you can tell I'm not the only one annoyed that this isn't called the AT. Somebody scratches in the AT on signs, took out the Ethan Pond, and then they've been doing this a lot too, because Appalachian Trail, if it is listed, it's always in parentheses. And I've seen like 8 or 9 signs where the actual name of the trail, somebody carves parentheses into them. So I am not the only one annoyed with them. I mean, not to the angry level where I'm going to start defacing things, but I might poop in somebody's hut. I probably won't, but Zealand's hut, that was the one I went to last night. They had soup. You know, everybody's like, oh no, they got really good soup there, you should try it. So I went there and I got a bowl of what they called golden potato. What would you think would be in golden potato? Potato, yeah, that's what I thought too. Now, it turns out it was really, really runny mashed potatoes. That was a waste of $2. A waste. I already have some really runny mashed potatoes. Well, I've got the dry version, but I can add too much water too. But yeah, that was a total letdown. No meat, no nothing. Not even chunks of potato. I would have at least thought there was chunks of potato in there. No, that's not good enough. You know, like, you know, I don't get it. Don't understand that. That's not what I call soup. Maybe we call it different somewhere where I'm come from. You know, I'm from the West Coast, and soup generally has meat and vegetables in it. You know, it's not really runny mashed potatoes. But I could babble about this for hours because, you know, I'm in a mood. It's raining on me. And I'm just, you know, I'm not unhappy. I'm just annoyed. Just annoyed. All right. Carry on. Let's find something to climb. That's Scott right there. He was nice enough to pick up us when we were hitchhiking. I was out on the road, though, and he still stopped. What? We were out there for like 45 minutes or so hoping to get into town. You know, we're at a nice little motel, hotel kind of thing now. Thank you, Scott. You're an awesome individual.
I know.
Yay!
It was more of like a heads up.
Okay.
Day 165. Ooh, my mustache is a mess this morning. Spent the night at the Villager Motel to avoid the rain. Well, somewhat avoid the rain. Dried all our clothes off. Even washed my socks again. Yeah. Gonna head back out today. It's supposed to rain again today and tomorrow. Well, at least I think it is. This place has the worst Wi-Fi. I can't even look at the weather reports here. It says I have full bars on Wi-Fi, but I can't even watch a YouTube video, much less upload one. I tried all damn night. These little podunk towns do not have Wi-Fi or cellular service for that matter. Well, not for Sprint, because Sprint sucks on the trail. If you go out on the trail, do not choose Sprint. Worst network ever. Worst. Everybody seems to have service all over the place but me. So, I'm going to get a little bit closer to Mount Washington today, see how close I can get. There's Lake of the Clouds hut. I think we're trying to get there. They have a dungeon we can sleep in. I like the concept of a dungeon. It's only like 10 or 20 bucks or something to sleep down in there, which seems reasonable to me, that I can handle the whole 130. That has me all annoyed. Don't even get it. Don't even get it. Oh, look. Kind of a sunrise. Yeah. There's little breaks in the clouds. I can see blue skies here and there, but I know it's not going to last long. But try to get on down the road as far as we can today before it kicks our butts again. A little bit of rain down here is a whole lot of nasty rain up there. It was cold rain yesterday. I hate cold rain. But you don't need to get used to it because it's going to keep happening. That's what you get for going slow, man. That's what you get. Chasing tail has really slowed you down, man. I wasn't really chasing tail, but you know what I mean. So, see if this place offers free coffee. It better. And then hit the trail again. Oh, and that trail angel dude that dropped us off yesterday, that guy came back a couple hours later. I guess he was getting his brakes fixed down the road. So he drops us off here at the hotel, or motel. Yeah, it's a motel. Drops us off here, and then he comes back a few hours later like, hey, you guys need a ride into town? And we'd already walked a mile down the way to a deli and, got all our foods and whatnot. But the fact that dude came back again, was pretty damn awesome of him. That's rare. Uh-oh, I felt a raindrop. I do not want to get my puppy wet. So yeah, pack up our crap and hit the road again. Okay, we're back on the trail. The weather is fair right now, kind of sort of. Look at all that doom and gloom that way, and pretty much every way. We're hoping to keep out of most of it. Going a good 11 miles in to a place called Lake of the Clouds. And that's the goal today. It's sad that our goals are like 10 and 11 miles, but this terrain is not easy. And it's only going to get harder when water starts falling from the sky. There's forecasts for snow and all sorts of stuff over the next few days. But we got this. Easy peasy. Straight up, all day. Oh, sweating like a mofo, even though it's cold. Can't wear my layers because I'm just dripping, even though I'd like to be wrapped in layers, but don't want to get them wet. But I don't need to be sweating right now. It's not hot. It's just humid and decently chilly. And it's going to get really cold when we get to the top of this thing, but it's another one of those straight up days. But, Washington is a tall mountain. Not that we're on Washington yet. We're making our way to it. A little mountains in the way. Little mountains. Okay, back to it. Stairway to heaven. That's what he's saying it is. Nah, definitely not heaven up there. Definitely not. It's going on forever. It is some straight, like that's me looking at myself. Say, there, you can't even see him anymore. We got so much farther to go. Okay. Man up. What choice do you have? Oh, lots of up today. We got to get all the way up to 6,200 feet. I don't know where we're at right now, but it's nowhere near 6,200. Oh, Jesus. I know, I keep saying it, but that's way more uphill than it looks. Buns of steel. Buns of steel. Oh, yeah, it looks like we're getting above some of the clouds. Not all of them. Very gray and scary out there. Oh, look at all them little dots of red and yellow and orange out there. Oh, shit, it got cold up here. Oh, wind's being funneled down this big old gorge. Oh, look at those tiny little cars.
There's a resort down there too.
Fuck yeah, where's my hang glider? I'm gonna make it down there.
It's lower cropped off the edge.
Is that where we started? That is, I see that blue truck. Hey, yeah, right there. See that little thing right there? Yeah, that's where we started today. Yeah, that's that blue truck that's been sitting there for the past couple days.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so there's the top of the mountain. At least that one. Looks like there's another one beyond it hidden in the clouds. Yeah, probably way taller.
Probably.
Just had fall number 7. Man. Not real bad, just that terrain right down there. Yeah, bound to happen. Hurt in a few weird places, so I'm gonna kick back for a little while, let my adrenaline rush wear off, and see where I'm hurting. It's time to smoke a cigar. Now that the adrenaline is worn off, my hip is killing me. Not enough to stop me, just make me walk a little funny. But a credit to these life-proof cases, because I landed right on the phone. I think that's what hurt. And didn't break the phone at all. Although the camera's getting a little messed up again. Getting scratches right in front of the lens. Seems that's the only place I get scratches. Which doesn't make sense because I keep it in the same pocket. The only thing that's touching it is cotton. Just cotton. Well, ripstop and cotton, but yeah, same thing. There's nothing else in that pocket. I don't get why I always scratches right around the camera. What is all that about? But I only need this to last me another 300 or so miles, so I'm not going to try to get another one out of it. It is what it is. The sun is out, and I doubt the camera will pick it up, but there's a rainbow right there. And I am above that rainbow. Badass. I doubt it's picking up, but I hope it does. That's only the second rainbow I've seen on the trail. Damn, we're getting up there. We still got more up to go. That mountain's shrouded in clouds, but I know that's where I'm headed. Man. Stuff looks real easy, doesn't it?
Oh.
It's not just straight up. It's at a slight angle from being straight up. This is eye level. That's where we're going. I don't even know where it leads. I can't see a trail. What are you following?
I'm just climbing. This is the trail, right? I'm not like...
I'm guessing. I don't know where else we'd go. Alright. Oh, I see my shadow and a flat spot. Oh, look at that. I'm going to enjoy it. It's like 20 feet of flash before it starts going up again. So nice. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay, I can kind of see the top of the mountain I'm headed to. I don't think it shows up in video though. It's not that little one right there. There's a bigger one behind it. Hidden in the clouds. I'm glad there's all these little stunted trees around there blocking most of the wind because the wind is frigid today. Oh man. Okay. So I came up over the last hill and everybody's like, man, we're all huffing and puffing up here. You come up over the corner with a cigar in your mouth and you're not even breathing heavy. Well, it's part of being a badass. I just hold it in when other people are around, make it look all relaxed. Oh man. Alright, too steep, gotta put away the camera. Okay. 2 more mountains in front of me. We are way the hell up here. Oh, the rainbow again. Good times. That's just really cool being above a rainbow, man. Oh, Jesus. Still a lot more up to go. And that might not be the last one. I'm pretty sure there's bigger ones behind it. Yeah, but we can't see.
All we're doing
Gorgeous.
is today and tomorrow.
Oh, doesn't that look fun? Oh, Jesus.
There's one. There's so many left.
Oh, gee. Oh, this is gonna be fun. My turn. Not up there yet. Look at that perspective. You can't even see fried green down there. Oh, there she is. Oh, it's so steep. So steep. That was climbing. That was straight up climbing up a freaking cliff.
Oh, dude, the view is totally worth it.
He says the view's worth it, but I think he's lying. It looks just like the other view, white. Maybe really light gray.
Really, really light gray.
Oh, this shit don't look easy.
Wait for me to fall and cry?
Well, yeah. I like catching girls crying, but I'd offer to help you. I wouldn't really help you because I'd have to go down there.
If I fell down this, I'd probably break something. So.
Yeah, you're dead if you fall down this.
Maybe.
Best case scenario is you're just, crippled for life. All right, so this is not hiking, people. I don't know how I got the idea that this was hiking. This fucking billy goats would have a hard time with this. All right, still a little bit more to go.
Oh, it's a good thing
Oh, a little more of the same. Billy goat in. My turn. This part of the trail's been pretty cool. It's overgrown on both sides, but there's just rock, solid rock everywhere we've been going. Damn it, more downhills. Okay, gotta put away the camera again. But as I was saying, pretty nice trail. Just beaten in the center of this stuff. My fingers are getting a little too cold to work the camera again. But as far as these mountains go, man, this is smooth sailing. We heard it was easy from the top of the last mountain we were on until, I don't remember which mountain they said it was easy till, probably Washington. That one's supposed to kick our butts. So we're trying to make it to the next hut real quick. It's only like 3 or 4 miles away. Hopefully they have something that passes as soup. And then another 4 or 5 miles after that, we get to experience the dungeon. We've already had, I don't know, 8 or 10 people pass us. Their plans are to go to the dungeon as well. And there's another 10 or so behind us, we hear, that plan on going to dungeon as well. The dungeon sleeps 6. But from what I hear, they are not allowed to turn us away. Because there's absolutely nowhere to stay after that. It's not like you can go camping in this kind of stuff. Not without a saw of some sort. Chainsaw. But hell, if it stays like this for a while, I'll consider it a win.
Smokies were nice.
Well, the trail didn't remain flat for long.
What?
1 mile an hour. 1 mile an hour. Around the corner, and it's another one of those oh shit moments. Oh shit, that's slick and smooth. Oh motherfucker.
Steep.
Oh, that's super. That's not even steep. That's a cliff.
Yeah.
I mean, his feet are eye level with me right now. This is gonna be fun.
This is for my son.
Oh man. Good times. My turn. Oh, made it to the top of this mountain. Yep. Oh, look at that spectacular view. Woo. Actually, on my way up here, I looked up back over my shoulder, and there was a spectacular view. And 3 minutes later, I make it to the top, and this happened. But it's not super cold up here, even though we're way higher than down where it was super cold. Makes no sense. Whew. Beautiful. Oh, I see stuff, and there's sunlight coming through. Oh, it's those cliffs across the way. Nobody else can see it, but I can see it. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. No, it's not. No, it's not. All right, the view popped back out for a second. Oh, look, before the clouds come back in. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Some blue right there in the sky. Only a little bit, but I'm happy for it. You see a little sunlight down there? I wish I was standing there right now. No, I don't, because then I'd still have to climb this thing. But yeah, here comes the cloud. Okay. Well, that was a great view while it lasted. Good times. So for as shitty as it is up here, look how beautiful it is, though. Everything's green and lush. I mean, if it wasn't all sopping wet, it'd probably be really great places to sleep. Everywhere there's been flowing water, though. Everywhere. That's probably why everything's so green, huh? Yeah. 1 + 1 = what? Yeah. But, today's been challenging, entertaining, painful, cold. My hip still hurts where I fell down. I realize why it hurts, because I have a lot of buttons on this kilt, because, you know, I don't know, there's at least 50 buttons on this freaking kilt. 2 pounds of it is at least button. And I landed on a bunch of them, so I'm probably going to have some button-shaped bruises. If so, I'll take pictures. Ah, just follow the river. Just follow the river. But it's getting easier. We're moving at a whole mile an hour again. For a while there, we were going at maybe a half mile an hour. Mile to go, and we can get some soup, hopefully with meat. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes. This is definitely a spot where they have to have boards. I haven't tested this one yet. Let's see how deep we can go in the mud. Alright, yeah. That's, you know, a good 2 or so feet deep. Yeah, without these boards, I don't think we'd make it through. But if we fell in, we'd be really well preserved, and yeah, I'd be an awesome looking corpse. Whoever digs me up, you'd be like, lucky you! Lucky you. We have entered the protected forest area. They don't want you camping or anything in here, which means we're a 1/4 mile away. And they say it's because the ecosystem is so fragile around here. What it really amounts to, because the forest didn't change at all near that sign, is that they just don't want you camping anywhere near there to save money. They want your money. That's what that whole thing is about. It's not about saving trees or the environment. It's about getting their pockets fat. Fuck you, AMC. Fuck you. Revegetation area. What they really mean is there's good camping spots down there, but they're free, so they don't want you to have them. So they just want to remind you that you need to go down to that little bitty hut down there and pay them $130 to sleep in a cot with no electricity or flushing toilets or hot showers. See, we went to a cheap little motel last night, and for the low price of like $25 a piece, we all got our laundry done. We ate good. It had stoves. It had air conditioning, a heater, nice hot showers, flushing toilets, places to plug our phones in. Yeah, none of the stuff you get here for, you know, 5 times the price. Just saying. Yeah, more uphill. So we got to the hut. It was pretty okay. The soup wasn't bad. It actually had stuff in it. You know, little vegetables and whatnot. No meat in there, but that was totally cool. Ma'am bought me my bowl. She also bought me a slice of bread. Pretty cool. Whew. But now we have like 4.5 miles or something to go to our final destination, which a crap ton of people are headed there, and they only seat 6, so they have no choice though. From what I hear, they have to take us. But normally 4 miles, that'd be like, what, an hour and a half? Maybe 2 hours tops? No, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, because it looks like this. I don't know if the whole thing looks like this, but, you know, I mean, we got to go up a mountain, so, you know, what the hell is what the mountain's been looking like. Man. Okay, let's get to it. That might be my first view of Washington. Mr. J here thinks it's not. He thinks there's something bigger, badder behind it. But I'm going with that's Washington. I'm coming for you. Okay, my socks are clean and dry still. We keep doing these kind of things. Like, the trail really wants my socks pretty bad, but they're clean and dry. I mean, I just washed them last night. I don't want to give them up so easily. But yeah, she's trying. Hop, let's get a jump. Walk on this little log here. 2 little rocks. And we're clear. All day long. Unless I'm climbing straight up rocks. One or the other. Ooh, except this path. This is really nice. Oh well, now goes the shit. Oh, good times. Here is a good view of it. Okay, so we're definitely going up that, and then all the way up. I don't know if that's Mount Washington. Mr. J seems to think that's a mountain hiding Mount Washington. But I think that's Washington. It's freaking huge. But Lord knows everything else is hidden in the clouds. This thing just popped out. Oh no, I do see a bigger mountain on the other side. Okay, I think you're right, Mr. J. I see a bigger mountain. Damn it. Okay. Time to kick me some mountain ass. Or vice versa. Given up on keeping my socks dry. Just gave in and jumped into puddles. There's too many of them to avoid. And my hip is killing me where I fell down earlier. And then I've been favoring it And I think I did a minor hyperextension of my left knee because it bent a little farther than it normally does, and now it hurts too. Now I'm not sure which side to limp on. This trail is demanding. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, like 2 or 3 miles from where I want to be. Not so shabby. But if it's this kind of stuff, it's gonna take me a while. Mile an hour top speed, if that. But damn, man, look how gorgeous it is out there. At least it's not raining on me. I keep waiting for it to, you know, there's not, blue sky is all off in the distance at this point. Yeah, I better hurry up before you get rained on. You can see the path winding up. From here I can see like 5 or 6 hikers, which you don't often get to see 5 or 6 hikers. You know, not while we're hiking anyway, when we start congregating, yeah, but this is rather rare, but we're all exposed. For a while there wasn't a cloud up there, and I could see a bunch of people hanging out up there. So, must be pretty close if I can see the people, but I thought that on the last ridge line. It turned out it was a couple of miles away. It's deceptive. Gorgeous. I feel like I'm at the top, but I know for a fact that there is more mountain hiding behind those clouds in front of me. I can't see the, oh, no, I'm seeing a little bit of it. But I feel like I'm at the top. It's actually rather nice up here. The wind's not blowing real hard. It's not chilly. I shouldn't even have put on my rain gear. It only makes it harder to get into my pockets. But I was afraid that the weather could change at any moment up here because it's bleak, except for that hole of blue in the sky above me. Ah, ha, ha. Yes, I'll take what I can get up here. I hope I'm getting close, but I'm willing to bet I still have a while to go. It's hard to measure distance for me now. I was getting really good at it for a while, but now I can't tell at all. It's just ups and downs and climbing over rocks. I don't even know how far I got to go. I'm going downhill a little bit. That's a good sign, right? No, because that always means there's another uphill coming. Like I said, it's great where I'm headed, so I assume there's a mountain there, but I can't prove it yet. It's pretty much turned into an alien landscape up here. Just jagged rocks. You can still tell where the path is, though. I don't even need the carrots, but it's just bleak and gray. I'd like to think I'm near the top again, but I don't believe it for a second. I'm moving way too slow. Wish I could speed myself up, but I'm already injured, and you just run more of a risk the faster you go. And really, the later I show up to this place, the more likely I am to get accepted in. Because it's not storming right now, so they could possibly be like, hey, move on. But if I get there as the sun's setting low, and maybe a few drops falling from the sky, they can't get rid of me. So, I mean, if they don't have any room inside, I sleep on the porch. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But we're going to be above ridgeline for another 10 miles or so. So it's not like I have anywhere to hide. I mean, where the hell would you hide in this? Yeah, I wouldn't know either. So, I am staying there. I hear they can't turn us away, but, you know, that's just rumor and speculation. But at the same time, if I was on their stoop and they're like, leave, and I said no, what could they do? You can call the cops, and it's going to take them 2 hours to drive out here to get me off your porch. Somehow doubt it. Anyway, even if they asked me to leave, I'd pretend to leave and come right back. They're not going to come back a second time. But I got to get there first. Oh, wherever there is. So ahead of me somewhere in this bleak gray moonscape is Mount Washington. I don't even know if I've seen it yet. I've seen a few big mountains peek their heads and, you know, get covered in clouds again. But the goal is we're supposed to be stopping for the night if everything all works out. About a mile or two, I think it's almost 2 miles from the summit of Mount Washington. And if tomorrow was a decent day, you know, it's supposed to be cold. They're saying it's actually going to be below freezing. But if there's, you know, cloud is what I'm worried about. But they're not expecting a lot of cloud cover. Me and Mr. J are going to try to make a sunrise. See how that goes. That would make him the 4th person to night hike. Oh, what? They're getting daring nowadays at the end. They're feeling all professional coming out with me. So, can't wait to see what Washington looks like, but there's too damn many clouds. We can see the hut in the distance. Now, we just have to hope they're not dicks. Alright, so this isn't really inclement weather, but the fact that we're stuck up here for the next, 10 miles or so above tree line, we're hoping they can't turn us down. And if they do, I'm just going to set the place on fire and, burn everybody to death. It's how it goes. So, it's either let me stay, or I will feast on your flesh. No. So our Lake of the Clouds, pretty nice place. They got a pretty good looking soup. Ma'am bought me another soup. She is such a good lady. She's really nice to me. We're like really, really nice. Yeah, that's very cool. I mean, I just met her like yesterday, day before, and but that's the way trail is. You become quick friends out here. But the fact that she's like buying me food and whatnot, I'm like a stray cat. You're gonna have a hard time getting rid of me. So I paid my $10. So actually, Mr. J paid $10 so I could sleep on the floor. Thanks, Mr. J. So we're sleeping on the floor. The dungeon's full. I was kind of looking forward to sleeping in the dungeon because it's a cool name. But I hear it's rather damp down there anyway. So I'll go check it out a little later. But I'm sleeping on the floor. And then there's work for stay people. I am not one of the work for stay people. They get leftovers, and if there's leftovers from them, then I have access to that. So that's pretty sweet right there in itself. So all in all, not a bad time at all. Way too many people in this place. Freaking me out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, there's like 30 of us through hikers, but there's another 30, 40 day hikers out here.
There's probably more hikers.
Way too many people here. I want to go to bed, but I can't go to bed until these people leave, and now they're sucking down coffee. They're not
Like
going to go
10.
anywhere for a while.
Quiet time's 10.
What, 10? That's way past my bedtime. At least I got a place to sleep, huh? So fortunately they made way too much food, so they start giving it out. So we all got some plates going on. Yeah. Free food, you gotta love it. Yeah.